And we're live. Kush, we can take it forward, yeah?
Okay. Hello. We are live. Okay. Uh, so today we are playing a little game uh, called Your Opinion Doesn't Matter, where you have to choose an opinion without knowing what you're talking about. And we have a couple of guests with us. Um, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
You wanna take it, Ryan?
Hey, my opinion doesn't matter, so why should I?
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, don't you want to plug yourself in?
Hi, my name is Rahul. Oh shit! My name is redacted.
It's already too late.
Nobody heard anything.
It's already too late.
It's
And
already on the internet, buddy.
Too late.
a second.
He's radiant on Valorant, I think, or something like that.
He's a lot of
Shima,
things in a lot of places.
Hmm.
He's back in
you're on
himself.
the wrong channel on Discord.
Am I on the right
Ek
channel?
banda.
Oh no.
Yes.
Why did the bot not send the link?
Introductions. That's all.
Introduction,
folks.
guys.
Hey.
Take two.
Hey, Shaz,
Oh
go.
my god.
Uh, Okay, hi everybody. I'm Shiraz. I am on Twitter as DiceDeeds Art. I do a lot of art for people, and I make games in my free time.
What kind of games
I'm
He
do
not
you
that
makes
sure.
games, as in he develops systems and RPG systems, and I've played a few of them. You should check it out. You should check out his Twitter.
Yeah, I make a lot of tabletop role-playing games. I made a game about Kabaddi in case you want to play that.
Shema, sorry, you're still not on the right channel on
I
Discord.
don't know why it's not coming. I'm so sorry.
It doesn't matter.
God.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's alright.
No,
Guys, is it working?
on
Which
stream
is
there's
better be
a,
subscribed to us.
Please tell me that
Yes,
it's working
fine.
now. I'm
on
so
the
sorry.
stream there's just a photo of Chadwick Boseman.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's okay.
R.I.P. King, Wakanda
Okay.
forever.
I hope it's working now, guys. Please tell me it is.
It is working now.
Yay,
Okay.
thank God. I'm so sorry. So,
Yeah.
reintroductions, no, Rahul, nobody knows who said what.
Yeah, we're doing this again, guys. Who's on top on
Okay.
stream?
Hey.
You and you start.
OG Pigeon Killer, among other avian creatures.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's me, buddy. I do shit.
We're
I
talking-
sell elevators and stuff.
You should really not dox yourself like that.
Okay, Shema,
Are
you're
we
next.
talking? Are we?
Yeah, we are one by one.
So I'm also part of the Pigeon Killers, and I am DMing the campaign that we have currently on the YouTube channel. And I suck at technology, apparently. Ha ha ha. This worked the last time. I don't know what went wrong this time. I did like literally the same thing, okay? Ashwin, you're just like a good luck charm on the stream, so just a shout out to you. Hope
Hey,
you
it's
feel
working
better.
now. So
Yeah, and today we have two people who have like graciously agreed to join us. We have
Our
Shiraz.
first guests,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
And,
What?
like, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make you do reintroductions, but like we're gonna put plugins below, so check out their accounts later as well. Rahul,
Yep.
sorry, you're gonna be popular now.
Hey.
yeah, 4 more people gonna know you now.
Worst nightmare. 4 more people. Yes. I
Fuck
was
yeah.
gonna say if following Jeevan's example, if we're going to introduce ourselves by the type of animals we've killed, I've killed a lot of fishes.
Hmm.
I've killed a lot of them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Given your particular geographical
I've killed-
location, I think that's valid.
Yeah. I had them fight a battle royale with only one fish surviving in the very end, and I starved it to death.
So
Yes.
Did you have name for your fish? I
It's
just
me.
recently found out that people have, especially like men who were boys, like how adolescence works. But like
And who are boys?
yeah, when they were boys, they had fish, but they didn't name their fish, but they looked after their fish.
Really specific research you've done.
I mean,
Yeah, where is this going?
Going some weird places.
Whoa.
I was just in a group conversation and I found out that none of them had named their fish because they had more than 4 fish. And I thought it was quite unusual because I felt like I'd name all my fish if I had that many fish, but I've never had that many fish. So I want to know
That's
the
possibly why
I'm
you
just
named your fish.
Is fish
Because
like
once
a
you have
code
like
for
more
some
than
sex thing?
one, it's not special anymore.
But are fish just fish? I mean,
Working with the fishes.
I don't know, man. I feel
Working
like
with
fish is a code
fishes.
for some weird sex thing here.
Yes, that's
it's
code. That's
not.
code.
No.
Right?
It's not. Fuck, man.
Well,
What do you mean?
Kushagra,
If
your
you had
opinion
4
doesn't
fish, that's
matter.
not code.
Yeah, so introductions, guys. Like, I'm so sorry I'm making you do this again, but now they can see your faces.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Introduction for the
I-
third time, guys. Go on.
Yeah. I have an Instagram that I just post random shit on. I have a Twitch that does nothing. Facebook and the others. I am pretty sure I have a Twitter as well that has something on it.
Yeah.
I'm the diversity pick on this game.
Links in the
I'm just
bio.
like some rando who's walking on the street is like that guy will do. Get him in.
Shall I try to do like a pro introduction after
Go
Ryan's
on.
like
Yeah,
Yeah.
please
Go
do.
on.
it's your
Something
boy
needs to
and
be pro
stuff.
here today.
Hi, my name is Shiraz. I am on Twitter and Insta as DiceDeeds Art, and I'm very boring and I just make art and I make a lot of tabletop role playing games. I'm sure these lovely people who kill pigeons will put my links in the description. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what they call it, right? Yeah. So
Check out his work.
In the
Seriously.
doobly-doo.
Yeah, in the doobly-doo. His work is really good. And he has his own game systems. He's also made an RPG for living in Bangalore.
discount. You're not getting a discount, so it's fine. You can stop now.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have like we don't have sponsors or anything to give you guys discounts. So he has a point there.
When you do, I'll be there.
Yeah, use
No,
code
they still won't get discounts,
EPK50
it's
to
fine.
get 50% off on nothing.
On Skillshare.
On Skillshare.
On Skillshare.
I'm a big fan of Baba Sehgal. I'd like to put that out to the internet.
Oh my god.
Circling back to that, Arvind.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
Baba Sagal
it's
wants
going
to
to be the
collab.
horse I'm going to be beating to death today, so yeah.
Alright,
Baba
and
Sehgal wants to collab with us someday. We're up for it.
Please
Yeah, dude.
make Baba Sehgal play D&D, guys. Like it instantly famous. You
Oh shit.
So, Kush, are we starting off? I'm kind of worried about how this will go, after our last session with Arvind. I think we kind of scared him off. So, guys, this
Did
is
we?
a foreshadowing to you both. If you think we invited you here for your knowledge of D&D, not really, okay? This is
Yeah,
more
for
for-
sure. You guys are our second guest, not our first. You're
This
right.
is more for Kush to, put us through a sick game of torture where we think we know a lot, but we don't know better than him.
Yeah, this is basically an ego massage for me.
It's a social experiment in cringe.
it's an
Is
ego
this,
massage for you, and
is
we
this
get
are
to
you,
watch.
just like
You
are you
get
smarter
nothing.
than a fifth grader? Said by some guy and then stolen by Shah Rukh Khan.
So it's also like it's
God.
also a very intense persuasion check of sorts. If you can convince Kushagra that your answer is worthy, you will get points.
Yeah, that's the
Oh
only
shit,
way
wait,
to
is
get
the point
it.
Said,
I'm telling you, this
Oh,
is not a wisdom thing. This is a charisma thing.
Yeah, really.
I'm already getting triggered.
The only
are
way to
there
win
teams
is to
here?
not play
Is
the
this
game.
is that how this works, or is it like a individual?
It's a free
Somewhat.
for all.
I'll come to that. So
Okay.
let's begin.
Okay.
The pigeon killers bring to you your opinion doesn't matter. There's a little trigger warning. Don't watch this if you're a dumb bitch.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
This comes
Right,
to
let's get
how
up the rules.
this video started. I feel a little okay. Cool.
What?
Coming back to how the
Just
video
okay.
started, I think the trigger
You
warning.
shouldn't
was-
disparage yourself that way.
See, it's
All right.
also a trick to not be better than Kushagra. That's okay.
We'll come to that. So rule number 1. You choose if the thing is underrated or overrated before the thing is revealed. So you have to decide first, and then there's 4 players, so they'll be playing. So like two have to choose each overrated, underrated, and this team will keep changing every round. It's gonna be random, but every time two will have to choose overrated and two will have to choose underrated.
Got it.
Then the thing will be revealed. You convince the game master, who is me, and not biased at all, that your opinion is correct.
Okay.
Points will be awarded based on the convincibility of your argument, even if they are not facts. You can lie all you want, as long as you don't sound like you're lying.
Got it.
Do we just scream underrated or overrated?
Oh yeah, you get to
button.
decide.
Oh,
You
man.
get to decide before each image is shown.
Got it.
Okay.
Get extra points for trashy jokes and puns, but negative points for being funnier than me. So
Hmm.
I'm
have a
running the show,
question.
motherfuckers.
I
I'm
have
just
a
gonna do it.
question.
Yes, please go ahead.
What if you don't recognize the thing we say?
Well then,
Doesn't
bad
matter.
luck.
Does it matter?
Alright.
I mean,
Yeah.
it still works in your favor if you can be convincing.
Alright. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
it says here
perception,
that
man.
I cannot be biased. So
Yeah, it's perception. Just doobly do the thing.
Has your Swiggy
All
order
right.
reached by the way?
who's
I thought it reached everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone was like eating when the setup was going on.
Hmm. Underrated.
Okay. Opi.
All right,
Okay.
round one. All of you,
Underrated.
who's going with underrated?
Me. I'll go with underrated.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna.
I'll join Shah's on that.
Okay, cool.
Am I supposed to be watching something? I don't see anything.
No, we need to decide
Yeah, it'll come now.
first. We need to decide.
So
Okay,
Jeevan and Shaz are underrated, and Shema and Rectangle are choosing overrated.
yeah.
Guys, I will
Okay.
need a second. My mother is calling me for some reason.
Yes.
Hi, mom.
Your mom's underrated.
Oh my
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh, that should get points.
Ooh.
I saw it. I just saw the opportunity. I had to.
Yeah,
think we
you
can.
just slid in there.
Do you think we can see what's happening here?
Can barely make out. I just know there's dice in the first one.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
Is that cheating?
There is dice in the first one. Fancy handmade dice sets. That's a first.
Oh no!
We're doing underrated, right?
No, we're
Okay.
doing
Yeah, we're
overrated.
just underrated.
No, you guys are doing overrated. Me and
Where?
me
Wait,
and
so how does this work? I thought we get to choose what
Yeah, you
opinions
did
we
choose.
have of the thing.
You have to
No,
choose
you
your
choose before you know what the thing is.
before you know what the topic is.
Okay, so we say things that are overrated. That's
Yeah.
what we claim. Is that how this works? I would
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to
yeah.
claim fancy handmade dice set.
What are you
What?
saying? No.
That's not how it works?
No.
No,
no,
look,
no.
you
So
chose,
basically,
you chose,
you need to say
you chose
why.
overrated.
let the guy explain again.
You chose overrated. So now you have to
Okay.
defend your opinion that fancy handmade dice sets are overrated.
Oh, all right. Okay, good. Everything worked in line with my opinion there.
What? Hey, dude, you gotta be funny. You
fan-
can't just say opinion.
Fancy handmade dice sets are overrated. Why would I pay 2-3K for some plastic resin that someone painted and then goes, yeah, this means this. This is like the equivalent of modern art. People just go cast a banana on a wall and go like, this is art. 2
That's
million.
some great
Who's gonna pay?
bullshit
See,
right
look,
there.
with the farmers' movement happening right now, okay, dice is
Oh,
not nice. Rice is nice, okay? And when you're looking at it at that point of view, the amount of money you could utilize in actually donating directly instead of buying a set of dice for yourself, it's just like where your priorities at, man. Clearly
Hmm.
said.
I
Hey,
mean,
these are some great arguments. Dave underrated.
dice makers
Also-
are people too. You think they just make dice because they're having fun with it? They have to feed themselves.
Yes.
So I think like
No, and beyond that, it's like actually they have a valid point. It is like modern art. If you see value in it, you should go for it. It
hey,
means
wait,
it's meant
you're
for you.
supposed to be
When I look
you're
at the
supposed to be
dice
an our
on
team,
screen,
man. You're
Huh?
supposed to be on team. Like that's a really roundabout way.
What I'd like to call a point of order. The opposition is clearly knifing
Stop
each other.
fucking debating. This is not debate class. First of all,
It is.
Objection.
Hello, what?
If you-
It is a debate
look,
class. It's supposed to debate.
my reason. No, he's a lawyer. He's training to be a lawyer. It's like a fucking stacked game against us, just like their arguments are stacked against us. Look at the picture. You know you want it.
I don't.
That's what it is.
Like
that's
my least favorite color.
It's
like gold flakes,
shiny
dude.
wow.
See, honestly, the more I think of
Aren't you a little bit curious if you can fit it in?
See,
Yeah.
fit it in where,
Wait,
Jeevan?
what?
Fit it in
Wherever
what?
you want.
That.
Like,
See, that
your
was my shot,
mouth,
buddy. I took my shot.
I
your
mean,
ear,
you were not supposed to
your
take
nose.
your shot. You were supposed to take your role. But since you don't even know that, are you sure you're worthy of buying these dice? You know, when I look at it, I think of those poor children looking
So
at
if you're saying that people have to be worthy of buying dice, that means you're
Look,
saying
I'm
that
not-
it's worthy
I'm
of the
not-
praise.
I mean,
Well, I'm
I'm
saying.
just
Are
saying
we
that it's
arguing? Is
fancy
that what we're
handmade dice sets. There should be a
Yeah,
marketing
yeah.
ploy to it.
You have to defend your opinion, dude. That's all.
Yeah, I
I'm-
guess so. I mean,
I'm
in the
hearing
end,
agreements. I'm not hearing disagreements.
yeah. I mean, in the end, all I think is like the people on the other side who are underrating the dice, or overrating the dice, are just like sad.
They're just people who can't afford it, dude. End of the day, that's what it is.
Exactly.
Get some color in your life.
Yeah. That's like what? Hey,
They're just salty.
we barely have enough money to support ourselves, and you want
I
us
mean,
to like pay
Is it my problem that you're poor?
overrated?
Like really?
You're doing good.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
luxury.
It's everyone's problem.
okay. So, all right, that is enough for this round. I think,
gonna get
yeah, Shema and Rectangle have convinced me that fancy handmade dice sets are overrated.
Yay.
Overrated.
I feel like it. But
So I give 5 points to each one of them, plus 5 points to Shema for using logical fallacies in her argument.
Oh, wow.
Fuck,
Wait.
I hate this so
Hang on a
much.
second. Hang on a second. That makes no sense. She gets more points for making a nonsense argument.
Yeah, dude.
What's the thing called?
It's
Your
about-
opinion is not.
If you're
Does not
having
matter.
to
The game we're
matter,
gonna play.
Rahul.
Okay, all right.
It's a
I
charisma
got
game, I
5
told you.
points.
Okay. Okay.
I don't.
All right, next round.
This is gonna get
Who's gonna go?
Rahul, this is gonna get like really annoying really fast. So
The farmers' protest was a low blow. I can't like.
I'm going to go underrated this time because I went overrated last time. I'm taking this decision.
I'm gonna go
That's-
underrated this time because I wanna
You
play
both
with the
are going
leading
underrated.
winner right now.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's just you and me, Rahul.
Yes, hey,
Both our guests are.
Oh shit! We
King
put the
overrated.
lawyers together. Damn it!
All right. Dice rolling tower thingies.
Oh no, I think this is
Were
more
we overrated? Were we overrated?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you were overrated. This is easy to defend.
Look at me. I am too good to roll my dice with my hand. I want to put it on top of a little plastic thingy. Whoa, hear it roll inside and then have a number pop out. 9 out of 10 times, the dice doesn't even come out. It gets stuck in the stupid tower. What's the point?
Why do you need it anyway? Just use your hands.
First of all, you're paying 5k for a fancy dice, and then you're paying another 5k for a thing that renders the first thing useless. You're paying 10k for nothing.
Donate it to COVID relief.
Screw that.
No,
give
don't
it to
give it
me.
to the person.
I'll spend it better. I'll be your insurance, not insurance.
What
I'll
could
be
you
your
buy for
financial
10k?
advisor.
Rahul? What could you buy for 10k?
Can I
I'm not telling you.
Can I please tell you why this thing is underrated right now?
Go on.
Uh-huh.
So go back to the time when you were a child and you started reading your first series of folk tales. You read, many things that Disney has ripped off, but also some lesser known favorites like The Lady and the Shoe. You think of that lady living in the shoe with all those children running around, and then you think of
If I
this,
may.
and you're like, my
I mean, I'm lost
imagination
already.
has
If I may
morphed.
interject. If I may
I'm
interject.
really
If I
lost.
may interject.
You may, you
if I
may.
may
What does the shoe have to do with the dice roll?
when you
You look at that
reminded me
shape.
of the little tales folk tales that I read as a child, I can remember one in the Panchatantra where a group of magicians found a skeleton of a tiger, and they go like, my master taught me to put muscle in the skeleton. My master taught me to put skin on the skeleton. My master taught me to bring it to life. And before the third person brought it to life, the fourth guy was like, I'm going to climb up that tree because that's what my master taught me. And you know what the outcome of that story was? The tiger came to life and ate all three of them. The moral of the story is use your head. You know what? I used my head and I'm not paying 10K. Just burn it on a piece of plastic that's going to make my life miserable.
But
And not only that, like, you don't know how you're gonna order it from the UK or like the US or something. Think about all the people who are gonna get COVID just because you ordered something worth that much to travel that far.
Think about the poor shipping container ship that's gonna get stuck in another canal and cause another global
outage. Do you want to be the cause
guys.
of another world problem?
That's okay.
I just want to share my opinion.
Yes.
This ship is fucking overrated, dude. I rescind my argument.
I know. It's so
the
hard.
betrayal.
It's so hard.
I'm not defending this shit, dude. Fuck DiceDeeds.
Okay, I give 5 points to
G1. If you want to get them, go for it. But I'm not going to see the value in this, huh?
Yeah, I give 5 points to G1 for being brave.
And honest.
And Shaz and Rahil have convinced me that this is overrated. And 5 extra points to Rahil for that stupid Panchatantra story.
It was amazing. I was convinced too.
Yeah, but just a warning, if you guys keep pulling the same shit again and again, you will get negative points.
Yeah, you gotta
same shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next. Who's gonna choose what?
I'm gonna go underrated.
Who was that?
Overrated for me.
Underrated for me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go underrated.
I'll go underrated.
What? G1's just only going underrated each.
I called it first.
Cool. Okay, I go overrated. Come on, let's do this.
Okay, Shayman says overrated.
Yeah.
And the Barbarian class.
Oh my
God. Look at me with my fucking and my anger issues. I just want to go hit things. You know how useless a Barbarian is in actual combat? Like, imagine you're fighting a dragon. Excuse me, let me finish. Imagine you're fighting a dragon, right? And it's flying above you. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna hold your stick and stand there? Man, Barbarians are like the worst class to play in any game.
I swear.
You're not gonna hold your stick and stand there. You're gonna let the rage fuel you within.
Sure.
Yeah, man. If you want to be an incel, with an axe, go right ahead. But like, to be honest, like the Barbarian is the most useless class ever.
You're saying incels are bad?
Everybody wants to be a caster. Everybody wants to have the fancy spells and the spell slot and everything and that and this and that. The second something comes and fucking needs
so you're just gonna play a barbarian.
That is why you need a barbarian.
Oh yeah, because it's not complicated, right? It's for basic bitches, so
it's not meant to be complicated. It's a role-playing game. Any character is as good as you make it to be.
Yeah, so like Barbarian just like how do I do this, guys?
Yeah.
Rage. Yeah, that's a Barbarian. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
what else
think about what other people think when you're playing the game. It's like, oh my god, like look at me, I got spell slots. Look at this guy. All he does is like shout.
Look at me. I've got flavor. I'm like a barbarian. A barbarian.
Do you want to be Salman Khan? No. Who wants to be Salman Khan?
Everyone wants to be Salman Khan.
Why would you be Salman Khan when you could be Baba Sable?
Honest to God, how many times have you guys played a barbarian or enjoyed playing a barbarian or thought of playing a barbarian?
I mean, never.
Quite a few times. I played it in your own game.
I would like to bring a little fact into rotation. Shaz over here, little Mr. Barbarian hater, has a faction of barbarians.
Yeah, but they're bards and barians.
Who are barbarians? Like him.
They have magic spells. They're not just one trick pony.
All I'm saying is
the reason that
does not believe he does not believe in whatever he's saying. He's just flipping on the tides. Like this guy, no ethics whatsoever. I mean, he'll bend to wherever the wind blows.
If I may refute your point, you have never played a barbarian ever. You love warlocks. So you're the kind of person who has a hollow argument.
I played Barbarian.
I don't think so, mate. It's
The
like
guy who loved bread. That guy was a barbarian.
I don't think Fred was a barbarian. I don't recall.
Fred was a barbarian.
I don't
Just
recall.
because I didn't use rage because I forgot about it doesn't mean he
don't
wasn't a
recall.
barbarian.
I'm sorry, this information
So
does not exist.
your barbarian's
Okay.
name was Fred,
Yeah, how original.
just like a
Man.
barbarian. So
Hey, the
Yeah.
Flintstones was a very successful cartoon. And if
But they
anything,
weren't barbarians.
Flintstone is a barbarian.
No, Flintstones weren't barbarians. They were like a nice couple who lived in suburbia.
No, if you had to give them
had
classes,
pearls. Velma had pearls.
They went to work.
see, that's material component. That's why a barbarian is important. A barbarian in a party can always facilitate your casters. That's why they're
Look,
the
mate,
perfect cartoon couple.
You're getting a bit granular about this. In fact, if you're getting so granular about this, I'm afraid that, like, you're actually a caster pretending to be a barbarian. You
Hey,
just-
you
like
have
that.
to come up
Okay,
with
that's
barbarians.
this round.
You cannot cast spells while you're raging.
That's this round. Okay.
Oh my god.
So you have convinced me that barbarians are overrated.
Yay! Wow!
Yay.
Passionate people.
Okay, who exactly was in overrated? Shema and
Shraj.
Me.
We are
It's
Shema
easy
and
to
who?
tell you that things are overrated, though. I feel it's very easy to defend. Like it's very easy to put shit down.
Maybe, yeah.
You're just punching down, man.
You've
Bad
got
about
gravity
yourself.
on your side.
Also giving 5 extra points to Rahil for for his personal attacks.
Yeah. I felt
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't play the
Okay.
game, play the man.
just scandalous.
The next.
And you call yourself a lawyer.
Okay, I am going underrated and I'm doing this just in the hopes that we win this time.
I'm going overrated.
Gotcha.
I'll go okay.
Okay, Rahul, do you think we can do it? Where did Rahul go? No!
Ryan is not here with us. No!
Something
Oh,
happened
no.
on the
Come on,
Discord.
drag him.
How the tables have tied.
How
How?
the tables are tied.
Oh no!
I think he may have lost connection.
Wait,
We're here.
No, he just went to a different.
Oh, he must have clicked on like a different thingy on.
Yeah.
Rahul, are you back? Grace us with your
Rahul, come on!
face
join
because,
us.
as I said, we need you for the diversity.
We need you. We need you to prove this is underrated. Rahul?
Silence.
Where this
Well,
boy?
it says he's saying something.
Are you muted?
Nope, he's
Is
not
he?
muted.
Do you think?
Technical difficulties.
Yay. So,
I feel like we do have.
I feel like in order to fill the dead air, people should tell stories.
Yeah, come on.
Back in my day,
Back in your day.
and he's gone.
Come on, tell us. Tell us, Jim.
He just
Back in
left.
your day, what had happened?
When was your day specifically? Was it like
To quote
Yeah, what was the last
the
time
words
it was
of
your
a,
day?
to quote the words of a friend of mine, anything beyond today is just that day, dude.
oh
I don't think that's what he said.
no.
Listen, I
I
forgot
know
what he
that
said.
guy.
I
I
just
know that guy
paraphrased.
and he said something.
Yeah.
different.
That is some intense philosophy.
Would you guys like to hear the Baba Cycle story since it's stuck in my head now?
Yes, please tell
Oh, there's a Baba Cycle
Yeah.
story.
Tell us.
Okay, so there's a story about Baba Cycle. I studied in a school in Lucknow, and essentially one fine day.
Guys.
on a-
Okay. Someone transfer
Oh,
Rahul
Medic.
here.
Hello.
Yeah, please
Oh,
continue.
trial back.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to wait.
Shema,
for
your
this one.
audio is still on the stream.
That's okay.
Is audio still on stream?
That's
I don't
all
know.
right.
Yeah, I think it should be okay.
We're just sharing
Alright,
Baba
cool.
Cycle story. That's okay. Thank you, Ashok.
Unless you have something important to tell us, which no one else should hear.
Shall I continue?
Yeah,
or-
someone drag Rahul back into the groove.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my
while
God,
we're
this
dragging
boy.
Rahul back into the group.
Please continue with story time.
Yes. We were having a good time with story time. Come on.
Okay, so one fine Saturday, our teachers decided that we would be part of a music video for a new Baba Cycle song. And this was like really in the middle of summer, so it was super hot, and they dragged all the kids out without any. Those were different days. They didn't really care about health and safety. I mean, they still don't, but back then it was a different beast. So we're all sitting on the steps to our school, and we have to start doing this. And I'm going to. This is for the viewers who are just listening. You put your hands up in the air and you wave them from side to side while Baba Sahib does a rap. He had like a camera crew, and he was lip syncing, and all of us in the higher grades were having none of this shit. We weren't like waving, so they cut our shot off. Like they could only see our torsos. Um, but everyone else like was enjoying it. Baba Sehgal was a big deal at that time. And then the shoot ends, and Baba Sehgal is like, now I shall bless my adulating public with my presence and my autographs.
Wait,
So
what
we're
public?
sitting, yeah, like the kids, like
The school kids.
yeah.
No,
school
what was the
kids.
word you
Adulating.
used?
Adulating.
Like so, like
Okay, I
they're
heard
like
something else.
well,
You heard undulating, didn't you?
I heard
I mean-
ovulating.
Oh,
Wow.
worse.
yeah, much worse. Funnily enough, because it was a boys' school, so if anyone was ovulating, that'd be really fucking problematic. But anyways, so there's this sea of kids surrounding Baba Sehgal, and if you all know Baba Sehgal, he's bald as like bald can be. And my friend, who we saw from further away, I'd like you to imagine like a sea of kids in khaki clothes, and then there's like a shadow creeping between them, sort of like how a tiger would creep between the tall grass, and just going around and around. And eventually he reaches up behind Baba Sehgal, launches out of from the sea of kids, and slaps his like bald forehead and then rubs it around. Baba Sehgal got so freaked out
Oh
by
my
that,
god.
he ran away, shut himself into his Omni. He came in an Omni and then drove off. This music video exists somewhere, but I have never been able to find it.
Oh, dude, I wanna find this. I wanna search for this.
And the fact is that Baba Sehgal has since then become like it's like how like in Moby Dick there's the white whale. For me, like it's like if I ever meet him, I'm gonna ask him if he remembers this and have him relive that trauma.
Good God.
But yeah,
Music.
Shema, I think you can have our faces back now.
that's story
Yeah.
time.
That was amazing,
Dude, that
Shiraz.
was-
Thank you so much.
Incredible story. Speaking of Baba Sehgal, our next
Hey!
Oh
family
my
man season.
God! Shoot,
Can I use my story as like? Can I use my story as
I
the
mean, Vin
overrated?
Diesel.
Hmm.
Right.
Uh,
Shiraz and Rahel did not actually decide. My bad.
no,
No, I'm
I got too
underrated,
excited.
and Rahul.
I'm overrated.
And,
I'm overrated.
And Shiraz is
I'm
overrated.
underrated. I'm underrated, man. Underrated all the way. Vin
Which,
Diesel.
Rahel says underrated?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
guys, just to start off with, and I think there's only one thing to say and one thing alone.
Wait, Shema, before you go.
Wait.
Are you underrated or overrated?
I was underrated, so I'm on your side.
Okay.
Don't worry. But
Okay,
the
okay.
thing is, we are here together because of D&D. And we are here because Kush
That's right.
appreciates puns, and what better pun is there than D and Diesel? Come on, guys. Come on. Okay.
Can I leave the stream now? Like, can I just go away?
Does that mean you're forfeiting?
I would. I think like after that like wonderful pun that has actually caused me psychic damage, I'm just going to be quiet for the rest of the. I'm not. I came into this unprepared.
I'm telling you, Vin Diesel, criminally underrated actor. The man
Criminally
has
underrated
range.
actor.
The man has range. Did you know?
Mhm.
Dude has voiced Groot in 230 languages.
I did not know that.
200
Does he
By
know all those
himself.
languages?
by himself.
Does he know all those languages?
I mean, probably he did voice all those lines.
Hmm. How much
Hey,
is he
have
paying
you
you?
tried voicing a line?
I'm just wondering how much he's paying Rahil for all this like publicity
Look
on
at
like
that
a stream
smile.
with like 4 people.
When
Nothing.
you're looking
Like, look
for-
at that wholesome
His
smile.
range
Get
ended in Riddick a decade ago. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And honestly, oh god.
I mean,
If I'm the
can you be
family,
just playing Vin
one
Diesel and
If I may,
everything?
if I may,
time.
if I may,
No, you
he
may
is the
not,
man
because like clearly,
Salman Bhai
clearly
aspires
you've
to
like
be.
overshot your shit. Like, I mean, if you're so in love with him,
Yeah.
why don't you marry him?
I can't.
Look at the shine
I
on
would if
his
I could, but
gorgeous
like,
head.
I am just not that. Like, I'm not good enough, man.
That
That's a
shine,
I'm
failure.
not
You're
good
not
enough.
good enough.
Don't go ahead.
Oh,
my friend,
so
that
Not good
shine
enough.
on his head is radiant damage right now.
Even the sun
do you think he waxes
smiles
it?
upon him.
Do you think he
The
waxes it?
native accent.
The
He wakes up
goddess
Does
with
he
that.
need to wax
Loon
it?
shines his light upon that moon.
Amun Ra looked at that and
Salutes
went,
game in vain.
"Mwah."
Yeah.
Okay, fuck you.
Look at
It
it.
just looks like if you rubbed him on a piece of paper, he'd erase whatever's
It
written
looks
on it.
like a nutsack after I clean shaved.
Okay.
Jeevan, you
You
can
I
need
never
to
mean,
go
hope to
visit the
be so
doctor.
fair.
You need to go
yeah,
visit the
you need to.
doctor.
I'm sorry, but like that comment, like you need to get it checked out if it's that
Exactly.
bad.
If a
Yeah,
There's
nutsack
something
is
wrong.
smiling back at you with such
I
radiant
mean,
light.
what if it's a happy
You need to.
nutsack?
Yeah.
Like you already,
No,
since we're already here,
I
since we're
think you've
already
got like
here,
some
I
kind of
feel
I think you got some kind of damage that you need to get looked at. Yeah.
I feel
That
like,
is
and going back to support Jeevan, I feel like if you're already talking about Vin Diesel as a nutsack, then you've already lost, because like everyone knows no one wants to look at a nutsack. And honestly, this is
you're
making
saying
me.
Jeevan
I'm glad.
so you're saying
I'm
Jeevan
glad.
lost.
I'm glad I haven't
So
had
you're
dinner
saying
yet,
Jeevan
because
lost?
this would just like kind of make me feel
Guys,
upset.
going back to our
Not
previous
gonna lie, I have no
argument.
idea which team is who right now anymore.
Guys, going back to
Yes.
our
All
previous
you need to
argument,
know
you
all you
need
need to know is when the family man Diesel is the guy.
He doesn't even have a family.
he's the
What do you
pastor
mean?
father.
No,
Dude,
the planet has a problem with him.
It's all a figment of his imagination. He doesn't even have a family.
See, look, that
Unless
might
he marries Rahil. Unless he marries Rahil, in which case he will definitely have a family.
okay.
Also, he's played D&D once. Nobody else has ever played D&D with him. It's all an
Yeah.
act.
that you know of. That you know of.
No.
Listen, guys. Listen, guys.
They extensively, like someone else is trying to find anyone else who's played D&D with this man. No one.
Okay,
Nothing.
that's the
He's
sound.
that guy at the
That's
table.
the sound, guys. Okay, so you have convinced me that Vin Diesel is criminally underrated.
Thank you. I just want to end by saying
But
that if
but
Vin,
one
wait,
second,
wait,
one second,
wait,
one
wait.
second.
I just want to say this. If Vin Diesel was a barbarian, his rage would be fast and furious.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay.
I will
There
deduct
has to
5
be a
points for that.
No,
Oh,
Hmm.
thank you.
And I will give 5 points to Jeevan for saying no.
How can?
Okay.
All right. Okay, next round. Guys, decide.
I'm going underrated
I'll
again
take
too. I
I'll
feel.
take whatever's left at the end.
What? Whatever's
I'll
left
take
in the end.
whatever's
Okay.
left at the end.
I'll go overrated.
Oh, again. Okay.
Cool. Rahul, what are you going? Overrated or
Where's
underrated?
where's my coin? Don't flip a coin. I'll go overrated. Fuck it. I'll switch. I'll go overrated this time.
Come
Over
on,
and
let's do
Shira's
it.
underrated.
I want to try and
Yep.
win this for the underrated team again. Come on.
All
I
right.
mean, we are
Oh
underrated.
Go
my
on.
god, yes! Yes! Fucking yes! The most underrated musician of our time, okay? Mr. Worldwide,
Wait, pull up some
Mr.
lyrics.
International, okay? Like, the dude who's taught me all the Spanish I know, okay? Like, come on, dude.
You mean
Pitbull.
you mean
You mean Dale?
worse Enrique?
I
What?
mean, like,
Get out of here with your stupid Enrique bullshit, like, man.
Fucking Dora teaches you better Spanish than Pitbull.
dude, Pitbull is like. I wish I remembered more about Pitbull, but I did watch a documentary about him.
You mean
Look at these
You
look at
mean-
these lovely lyrics. I'm sorry, you got to listen to this poetry in motion. I'm involved in the music business, but the funny thing is, half of these fools don't know music, don't know business. I have no business in music. What is this? Now look at that introspection that you would normally overlook because you had like a judgmental attitude towards this guy. just because you like Vin Diesel's bald head and you're like, I don't need another bald person in my life anymore. That's no reason to like kind of like ignore Mr. Worldwide. You gotta
You
listen to
mean
all
Dude,
this
I
other
thought you were
stuff. Like,
still reading the lyrics until you said Vin Diesel.
you
yeah, I
mean
mean, who do you know? Like, you don't know because like his lyrics are so universal that they're just gonna be there. Look at this. Now I send off every verse in a hearse. The man is talking about your mortality, people.
you know
Just
you know
he is
you know what
criminally
else? You know
unprepared.
what else needs a hearse? This guy's career. I have not heard of him after
That's
this
Oh
because
my
Barbarians
people
raid.
God,
like
let it
you. That's
rain,
because
man.
people like you judge him all the time, man. You don't give him the place like
I
Pitbull.
judge him accurately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
exactly.
Can we
take
just
take yourself
also
take
point
yourself
out?
someplace else, Judgy Jane.
Can we
I
also
mean, look,
can we also point out
dude.
that there have been a lot of bald men right now? Like,
Yeah,
what is happening with
yeah,
this push? Like,
It's
yeah.
just two. It's
There's only
just
been
two.
two. There's only
Yeah,
been
yeah.
two.
No,
Yeah, I
three.
You're
know
Baba.
the
about all Baba
baldest.
Skill
Shut up.
connection. That's why
Yeah,
this is happening.
exactly.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You guys, like nah. You guys just underrate this guy because look at his lovely words, and he's trying to put himself out there. And
Oh,
when
you're trying to
you're
underrate
sitting
him.
in your
We rate him
goddamn ivory
appropriately, which
dice
is
towers
over.
and judging him.
Hey, again, judging him accurately, as in the dude was not a
Extinct.
one-hit wonder. He stayed beyond his welcome, and then I don't know, disappeared into where he belongs, the
Because his
shadow
job
realm
was
of.
done. He didn't need to come and school you about life, but he tried. And here you are dissing
And
him.
he failed miserably.
I don't
I
know
mean, this is
what
taking a
is.
lot.
I
This is
mean,
taking a lot out of me emotionally. By the way, like, it's like I don't want to defend him,
Wow, I
but I
didn't know you
have
had
to.
such a, I didn't know you
No,
had
I don't
such a
want to
close
defend him, but
connection
I
to
have
Bob
to because of the
rappers.
game.
All I knew was Baba
I
Sega,
don't
but
think that was the
now I
problem.
see
I'm having
you're also
the
connected to
problem.
Mr. Worldwide.
the fact that
Next
the
thing I
fact
know, next
that Pitbull could reach a channel like this just shows how worldwide he is. Come on,
Exactly.
guys. Come
Oh,
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Open your eyes,
He's
sheep.
the
Open your
fireball.
eyes.
He's the timber. He lets it rain. Okay, like it's Pitbull. Okay, Mr. Worldwide.
Dude, I should have just read all the lyrics and then they wouldn't have got a chance to speak.
see, I'm sure that Pitbull is the kind
uh,
of guy, if you just read all the song titles back to back,
he
it will seem
has.
like it made sense, yet
You
still
know,
be complete gibberish.
He
his
has.
last verse is actually perfect. He says, "Why do you think they call me Mr. Worldwide? Let's show him why they call me Mr. Worldwide. Why do you think they call me Mr. Worldwide? Let's show him why they call me Mr. Worldwide. Hold up, because
I
bitch, I'm
see,
worldwide."
I see. Not only did he
Nobody
overstay his,
really
not
went
You
on
didn't
only did
even
he
TV.
get the last line. It
overstay
said,
his
"Hold
welcome,
up, because bitch, I'm worldwide." So shut the fuck up, bitch.
not only did he overstay his welcome, he's also a tease. That should
What?
immediately put him down.
What kind of prudish behavior is this? He's a
Yeah,
tease. Did you say he's a tease?
Why is
What? You
he
come
not
from the
telling us what we want
1920s
to
or
know?
something? Did
Really,
you,
what you want to know?
did
He's
you
just.
need a hanky to
he's
fan
holding the
yourself?
secrets of his success to himself.
You know.
All right, guys, that's this round.
You know what Pitbull's doing right now? He's reaching out to take a handkerchief to offer it to you.
Yeah, because you've
I
got the
heard
case
that
of the
I
wafer.
heard that he's having a reach around, which is more apt for Pitbull.
I mean, if you want to go that
This round
low,
has
go
ended.
ahead.
Hello. All right, so I have come to the conclusion that Pitbull is underrated.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! Thank you!
And no bonus points this round.
Because we were a little too passionate. You didn't
Not
expect.
even for reach
Yeah,
around.
also just like don't talk over each other. This is not Republic. This is like
I mean, that's a good one. I think we should use that.
we have manners.
Can you give
We
points to
have
yourself?
manners?
I hope.
Okay, I go overrated this time. I want to like take that.
Okay. Shame as overrated.
I'll go underrated.
It's balls in your court, dude.
I'll go underrated.
That means
I-
I'm going over.
I don't recognize you guys' voices yet, so can you please like who
Yeah.
went under?
Shiraz, I'm going overrated.
Oh,
Underrated. You said underrated.
He
Sorry,
said over.
underrated.
Okay.
I
Shaz and
lost
Jeevan
that
underrated.
already.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Shema
Shaz and
below.
Jeevan underrated.
Done.
Right. Okay. That's it.
Oh my god, no!
Not Matt
Oh,
Mercer, the eye thing he does
The
in
eye
the
thing.
beginning of the
Listen,
videos.
okay, I'm gonna go right off the
that's
bat.
really specific.
Look at him. Look at those gorgeous locks. Look at those steepled hands. What kind of power and poise does that portray? And then finally, zoom in on his eyes. What does it make you feel? It feels like his vision pierces into you through the get back to the screen. His face, I want to see it while I'm giving this monologue. His eye just pierces into your soul, man. Look at his blue eyes. Look, it just gives you that impression of like what okay, on a very serious note, what is the single most biggest line as a DM you give your players when you know they're about to fuck up?
What you want?
Is
Is
this
it
what you
are you
want to
sure?
win?
Are you sure you want to do it? And tell me what that
Are you sure you
expression
wanna
looks
do it?
like to you.
I mean, that looks like a child trying to take a poo poo.
Uh,
Oh
I'm gonna
great,
have to
we
agree with
lost
the.
the only
I'm gonna
four
have to
friends that
agree
we
with the
had.
other side.
Wait, hang on. Shama,
Yeah.
what kind of children do you watch while they're in the toilet?
I mean, I'm just thinking
Like, why
about.
do they have such intense eye contact with you?
I mean, I
Uh-huh.
have a feeling that I met a bit like that as a child because he's surrounding myself at my own tower because it's a fort, guys. No, it's a throne. And never forget that you are royalty when you're taking a shit. This is what I've been taught as a child, and that is the face I used to make
Do you
because
squint into the distance while you take a shit? Is that how constipated you are?
I mean,
What's wrong with that? If you wanna
sometimes,
feel important.
sometimes life is hard and sometimes shit happens. So, yeah.
Are you sure you want to do
I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say. Like, if you had to look at his face, don't you think it looks like an hourglass? Now that I see it, the way his like the structure of his face is angled, like
I
at
mean,
upside down
if
triangle.
anything,
He's a
Shama's argument here is very constipated.
he's a triangle
He's just forcing it out.
hourglass.
Just forcing it out, and it's like not happening at all.
Hmm.
Did you guys hear about that movie called Constipation?
Is there a movie called Constipation?
I think you're
never
talking
came-
about Constantine.
See, you have such a poor argument for this point that you're deflecting it all over the
You
place.
didn't let me finish.
I wanna.
Did you
I
hear
wanna.
about that movie called Constipation? It never
No.
came out.
Is this a setup to a joke?
Ah.
It was a setup to a joke. It's
Yeah,
poor.
what is that?
It never came out.
4 out of 10.
Oh
4 out of 10.
gosh. It's only a little bit shit. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Kushagra, I think we have successfully won this argument, obviously, since
No,
others
no, we
decided
haven't. I mean,
stop
the good thing about your argument. If you had won, you would have won it if it came out, but it was just stuck. Just stuck.
Listen, all I want to say is you're completely wrong because this is the fucking pose he does every time before the starting credits of the show runs, and it's not like it's without reason.
Honestly,
Everybody
I've had a
fucking loves
senior
it.
moment.
You're
I've had a
talking about
senior moment
constipation
and
for
I've
the past
forgotten.
2 minutes when he's supposed to be talking about him.
I thought we weren't supposed to talk over each
Okay.
other.
So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
the eye thing is underrated,
What?
Hey,
Thank
but
you.
I'm gonna give 5 points to Shema for bringing up poop.
constipation. Okay.
Yeah, the poop joke.
Bringing up shit. You know, that reminds me, in Malayalam, shit is called appi. And one thing that I used to say as a child was appi, appi, down, down. I don't know why I decided to share that, but you guys know that
Nice.
now.
It's on the internet now as well. So.
Wow.
Nice. All right, next round.
Overrated.
Moving on.
Where did I go last time? Underrated? I'll go overrated as well.
Okay, I'm going underrated then.
Underrated. God, I still need to get over the fucking poop joke.
So Shaz and Rahel are overrated, and Jeevan and Shema are underrated.
Yes.
This time I'll remember what team I'm on.
All right. So handmade minis.
Oh my god. Yes.
Back at it again with this
Take it away, Ryan.
It's overpriced plastic that you just put there. You put a little bit of like paper clips in. You slap a little bit of paint on, and then you put
Okay.
it on Etsy. Go like $500. It's handmade. You see, it's custom built for your disappointment because it never comes out how you want it to come out. You go to Hero Forge or whatever that site is. You spend however long you spend on a character creator in a game, and then you put in your money, and they give you like a tiny fucking. You know what? Okay, how much does a mini cost? How much does a mini
A
cost?
lot. $50.
A lot. $50. I got this little puppy when I was a kid. For 2 reals, which is around
I got this little
I want
guy
to say
from like
60
Nepal. It
rupees.
was like 10 rupees. Look at
60
it.
rupees. Look at this magnificent. Look at him. Look at him.
He's so peaceful.
Thing is 20 years old.
And that's
20 years
exactly
old.
why
Oh, yeah.
minis are so amazing.
This is what a production line can do, people. This is what a production line can do. You
That is the problem.
your
You start
little
having a
handmade
production
shit.
line for a mini, you're gonna lose its individuality. You're creating a D&D character. You're creating
You want
get
to
an
know?
image in
You
your
want to
head.
know?
You have
I'm sorry,
you have
Rahul.
something
We
in
don't
your head.
want to be
individuality-
commercial. Okay, we
I'm
like
sorry,
you
Rahul.
wanna
I
know
don't
what-
play a fucking
commercials.
You want to wait?
It's a
I'm
hard.
sorry.
It sounds
I'm sorry.
like
Okay,
first
stop
world
talking
problem.
over
You
each
don't want to
other.
be.
Yeah, this sounds like first world problem.
Honestly, it's
Don't
lovely
wanna
to
be
be
Rahul, the stage is
able
yours.
to get our own
This
characters
coming,
come to
this
life.
coming. You don't want to be commercial. This coming from the lady who's like, "Hey, our farmers are starving. Rice, please." But no, you splurge out for handmade minis. Apparently,
I mean, therapy comes in different forms.
minis where you draw the line.
Oh,
No, we're providing alternate sources of income for farmers since they can't fucking grow crops anymore. Let them make minis.
So your
What is this
proposal to
Mary-
the
what is this
the
Mary
striking farmers
Antoinette
is like,
bullshit?
yo man, I know the government is screwing you over, but here's some art supplies kit. There's a fucking niche market somewhere out there that
This
will
is-
pay you 500 rupees
this is
for
some-
shit product.
No, are you kidding me?
That's what you said.
As you said, $50.
That's what you
He
said,
didn't say
man.
$50. I said $50.
Whatever.
Teammates, whatever.
No, I mean, to be honest, like,
$50.
if anything, you're the one who said let them eat cake.
This brings us back to a brilliant point, guys. Toy Story. This is just Toy
No, it
Story
doesn't.
coming to
No,
life.
it doesn't. Stop segueing away when you're losing an
poor
argument.
attempt at, like, misdirection is that?
Come on, it's
terrible.
exactly like. See, like
Terrible.
I have so many toys here right
It's
now, and
crazy.
I have to say that the miniature.
And all of them are very disappointed in you. When you leave
So
the room,
many
they will be like,
toys.
"Oh my god, this lady! I can't believe what kind of stupid argument she was making."
I know.
They're gonna have a little round table. They're gonna have a little round table, and then they go like, "Well, time to move out. We can't live with her."
I believe it's called a circle jerk, but okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's this round. So I'm gonna say handmade minis are overrated, and I'm gonna give 10 extra points to Shaz and Rahil
Why?
for not letting Shema derail the conversation on Toy Story. But I'm also gonna give 5 points to Shema for trying.
Yay!
Oh god, I have only 5 points. That's
Just
fine.
starting to
No,
feel
you
like
have
whose
more.
line?
Hmm.
All right, next round.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Okay, that means we're overrated. Awesome.
Shema and
Yeah, you are.
Rahul.
You are.
who's overrated?
Rahul and Shema, and overrated, underrated are Jeevan and Shiraz.
All right.
Let's go.
So your cue is this movie.
Oh my god, guys!
This movie, dude.
Do you guys even remember the name of
Which
the
you guys
movie?
have definitely watched.
Why does every
mean-
like underrated thing start? Why does everything with Shema start with like this extremely loud "Oh my god," which is Like it's really difficult to get your word in after that because
50% of Shema's
you've already
reactions
been
to most
screaming,
things,
"Oh
right?
my god!" And it's like I lose all track of
Like,
thought in my mind
is
because you
that
noise too much.
Maybe I should say Holy Tiamat.
okay? So I know that's Jeremy Irons, but is that Brendan Fraser?
No one knows.
It looks kind of like him.
Yeah, no one knows.
That's how
Let's see what
amazing this film is.
Overrated.
If you No, I see it's
this
underrated
film is
because
completely underrated, guys. It's a
yeah,
cult classic. It's
yeah,
the
it's the
reason
first
D&D is
D&D
popular.
movie.
All right.
Is it Jeevan? Tell me one plot point.
There's a
I can tell
dragon
you, I can
in a
tell you the
dungeon.
entire synopsis.
It's in the fucking name.
Look, I could
This
tell
is
you
like
the entire
the
synopsis, but
meme
I
of
don't.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where it's like name one crime, murder.
Uh,
I mean, this is
I could tell
so.
you the
that's on me. I
synopsis,
set
but
the bar
like,
too low. No, wait. Name one character name other than the dragon.
Ridley.
Fuck
Wait,
is
we
it?
know this. Shema, we know this.
I know we
So
went through this in the last
But like
episode.
but Shema's not gonna tell it for you because
it
Shema's
starts with
gonna be a good team player.
The
I hope.
problem is that
Damodar.
even
Damodar is one character in it who is amazing. He's the bad guy.
even
He's got
after
stuff coming out of
fighting
his
Yes,
mouth.
about the film
I,
last session, have you
so the queen is she called Basanti? There's a
No.
plot point where she like doesn't dance in front of the dragon. The
What are you
dragon
talking
just has
about?
a bed.
What the
Would I
fuck
just
are you
whip?
on about, mate? Ryan, have you been taking those special candies again that make you a
No,
little bit,
no.
special?
Are you talking about Rangde Basanti?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
yes,
thinking
I'm
of the
talking
wrong
about
movie.
Sholay.
You're thinking
Oh
of
my
the wrong
God.
movie, mate. I feel like everything Rahil has said should be struck off the record because he's clearly
Record?
under the
Why?
influence. Like he's drinking and speaking. He's under the influence.
I mean, if it is pandering, I could say that every other thing over here that we just came across was more interesting than this movie. And this is probably the most D&D thing here right now because it's a movie.
I will tell you. I will
Not
tell you a
D&D.
true. I will tell you a true underrated D&D movie. It's the one where America's favorite actor, what's his name? The guy who goes on a walking trip across America. That guy.
Huh?
The guy with the movie about a bookstore. That guy. Shit, I
Ah,
can't remember his name.
What the
wow.
fuck?
Guy who
Excellent
gets
point.
Forrest Gump?
terminal. Main
Forrest
Gump.
actor. Forrest Gump.
He's in a
There's a
D&D movie?
D&D movie where he plays D&D once and then turns into a serial killer. Now that is an underrated cult classic.
What?
Not this
You
fucking.
mean his son,
What?
not him?
What
No,
movie is
no,
this?
that's him. This is like old. I'll pull it up now.
This is a
name?
satanic
I'm
movie.
sorry, like I've
Tom
kind of
Hanks.
lost.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's a Tom Hanks D&D movie. Honestly, that sounds
Jesus and
more
Monsters.
interesting. The
Jesus and
fact,
Monsters.
Kushalka, I would
That
like to put this point forward. The
Jesus
fact
and
that
Monsters.
all of us have decided to take a detour right now to
yeah.
look for this other Tom Hanks movie clearly shows that it is way more interesting than
Exactly.
this one.
I mean,
That is
Jeremy
a good
Irons is
point.
good. Jeremy Irons is good,
Yeah.
but Tom Hanks is better.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
call
know
this
what
round,
these other movies are.
and I'm gonna call this round, and this final argument was pretty good. So I'm gonna say this movie is overrated, even though it is rated like 2 out of 10.
Yay! See, that
Too much.
proves it.
Too much. Too much.
Also, I gave 5 points to Rahil and Shema extra, but I can't remember for what. So I
It's
guess you have
because we
5 points extra.
Yay! Thank you, Kushalka. Okay, now,
All right. Next round.
what do you think, Kushalka? Would you go underrated or overrated for this?
I don't know what the next option is. I had them jumbled up.
Why don't you just tell us which team we have to be in, which is much better.
I'll just tell you that Rahil is winning. So
So let's all
that
of
would
us
be
gang
interesting.
up against Rahil.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do that.
Hey,
Since
You
that
can do that. Yeah. Sure.
awesome. So
You still have to pick.
So we'll
Let
be
him
Overrated.
be underrated. Let him be
yeah,
underrated, and we can all be
Let
over.
him be underrated. The
You
rest of
can't take
Pyramid will
my
be
choice
overrated.
away.
exactly.
Done, done. That
So
is
I'm
that is.
sorry, Tushar
Sorry,
is the one
Rahel.
who's making the choices,
But
not us.
No,
what is this
sorry,
blue
Rahel.
shell? Why are you blue shelling me?
What? No, no.
He's
Okay.
talking about it in Mario Kart terms, but yeah, you're fucked.
Rahel is
So
underrated. Everyone else is overrated. Sorry, Rahel. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules. These are the rules.
he's the lawyer here. Come on, he has a clear
I'd
advantage.
like.
he can
Hey,
Chose
what do you
he
mean?
us.
Your cue.
I was underrated, right? I was underrated, right?
Yeah, yeah. Rahel is underrated.
All right.
he's
Uh,
not
Listen,
gonna
one
talk
of these
about
days,
it
I'll let
unless
this
you
is
it's
all. I'll let
overrated.
you
information
all
part.
start. I'll let you all start, and then I'll
Oh
go
wow.
ahead.
Oh, the
How
confidence.
about we
Oh,
go in
damn.
order?
Sorry,
So
KP.
Jeevan, put your case across, then Shiraz, then me, and then Rahul. So
Yeah,
let's
let's do
go
that.
that way.
Listen, the show is completely overrated. It has not. I mean, it has nothing to do with traditional D&D as such. You don't face fucking Tiamat at level 1.
That's a very good point. I agree with my colleague here.
Awesome. Shiraz, do you have any
Yeah.
other point against this?
I mean, the animation sucks. Like, come on, man. It's like, what, a bunch of. It's, first of all, it's overtly sexist. The two girls in there, one can go invisible, and the other in is what I can only describe as like a hairy bikini. Like,
I
it's just.
swear.
It's not even. It's not. It doesn't stand the test of time. It is fucking one of those things that old people and like horrible sexists like. So that's my point.
And they have a Chad as the ranger.
They have a
Chad
child.
archetype as the ranger.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he's blonde, blue-eyed.
looking at how this is positioned, when you had He-Man, why would you watch this? Like
Agree.
seriously,
Strong agree. Strong agree.
Yeah,
I think I rest my case
good
there.
point.
Go ahead, Rahul.
All of all of you guys are salty because whenever you were a kid, and you sat on a roller coaster, it didn't take you to a fantasy land. All the
No, I don't
points
think
you
that's
make,
it.
you were like, I fucking ripped
Oh
off that
god,
you paid
this show
how
was
much
so
ever you
good. It
paid.
took me a moment to read.
Wait, let the man talk, Jeevan. We
Yeah,
talk
let the
after
man
Got
that.
talk.
ripped off that how much ever you paid for that shitty roller coaster ticket, it didn't take you to a fantasy land, dump you there with magic powers. All of this is just grown up sad shit that you're just, reflecting on right now. You're just trying to recapture that by playing D&D, but it's just not happening. Also, Jeevan, with your logic and technicalities of you don't face Tiamat at level 1, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm the DM, and I tell what happens. If you fight Tiamat at level 1, you're gonna fucking die. Right? You can fight it. You can't win. That's not the point. Neither do these jackasses, but you can fight it. Yeah, I rest my case.
Honestly, I just want to add that it took me a while to fucking pick up on Royal's argument because the show was so bad. I don't remember the pilot where they fucking
Hmm.
get transported to D&D land from a fucking
Hmm.
ride on
Roller
a
coaster.
bloody roller coaster, and also they land there just as themselves, right? Like
It's
useless shit, and then Handy
for
bald guy
people
steps out from behind a boulder and then gives
also
the
for
magical pass.
also for
Sounds
people
like
Yeah.
garbage
saying
to
the
me.
show's concept is dated. Come on, isekais are still popular to this day. Like, this show
Look,
was
man,
ahead of
nobody
its
cares about
time.
your anime
This show
bullshit.
is
I
ahead
mean,
of its time.
honestly,
Okay,
the
ahead
dungeon
of its
master is
time.
basically a pedophile. He's like a
Exactly,
tiny guy with like,
exactly.
with a fringe, and he's like telling all these young
Y'all
people
are
to
just
like fight
salty.
for
Y'all
him.
are just salty.
What? I'm
You're,
sure what
Look,
happened
man,
while they were
you want
getting
to
on
say
the roller
salt.
coasters.
I'm saying you're supporting a pedophile. So,
Listen, I'm
technically,
sure
I
what
win.
happened is
I
while they were
mean,
getting on a roller coaster, some older guy was just like, "Guys, want some candy?" And then everything
Yeah.
else is just like a drug-induced fucking trip while he kidnaps them and does weird shit to them.
Rahul believes that getting
this
into that car with where that man is offering you candy is actually an adventure ride. He doesn't realize it's an adventure ride of a
Exactly.
different sort.
In the Maruti
You need,
Omni.
you
Yeah.
need help,
I'm
Rahul.
going
Like,
on an adventure.
you need some
All
help.
right, I'm
Like,
gonna call this round. And yeah, by sheer majority, uh, the Jeevan Shema and win this round.
Yay! Because who's going to go and watch this show after this?
Don't celebrate that,
But
Shema.
but
Shema, don't
there are
celebrate that. Don't
5 extra
celebrate that.
points. 5 points to Rahil for like the
Depending
you
upon
guys are
us.
really salty argument.
Yeah, for actually knowing the show.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
Uh,
All right. Do you want to gang up on someone again, or
I mean, it's your call, man.
Can we gang up on you?
how? I'm not playing. I'm
Yeah,
giving
why
you
don't you
score.
participate?
Join
We
us.
can gang up on him. There is a
Join us
way,
in
but I
chat.
don't think he'd like it.
Join us
I
as
mean, if
this
it'll
Joker.
ruin the stream, then
Join us as this
don't.
Joker, please.
As Joker, huh?
Yeah, so like you can give a point to derail both of us.
Knowing Kush, he will just give points to whichever team he's in.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, why not?
It's a
All right, but you
win-lose
guys,
So Kush,
tournament. Hmm.
what do you guys
Kush, do
suggest?
you think it's
Yeah.
underrated or overrated?
I'm gonna go underrated.
I'm also going underrated.
Awesome. I'm going to go overrated, even though I know it might be a reason why.
I'll go over it.
Okay, Rahul, are you going to
Yes.
join up as well?
I'll decide who's
When the time comes.
appropriate. Yeah, I'll be the judge.
Oh yeah,
He's
you
the
can be the
wild
judge.
card.
You
He's
can
the
be the
wild
judge.
card.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because Rahul's winning right now. Oh
Joe Manganiello.
no! No, I don't want to say he's overrated. Come on, he's nothing but a fucking barbarian. Oh
Exactly.
my god, okay, he's just
Joe Manganiello is
It's
extremely
almost like this is
underrated.
planned.
He is like this 6 foot tall fucking linebacker, dad bod, like amazing ass
He doesn't have
person.
a dad
He
bod.
has his, he's
Dad
such a
bod,
huge
dude.
avid D&D fan that his own OC is part of the D&D lore, and he has his own fucking dungeon, like a dungeon where he plays D&D, and his wife is hot as fuck. So
Yeah, dude. Who has a dungeon and a hot wife? Dude, come on.
exactly, and with the hot wife being there in her own consent.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is what passes for like being popular nowadays. Fuck me, man. You gotta have a hot wife and a dungeon in order to be accepted. Fuck.
I
That's
mean,
so shallow.
it's a little weird that when he got his own house, the first thing he told his wife
Yeah.
was like, "No, don't make this a dance room. Make it a dungeon for me."
Not that
How is
kind of
that
dungeon.
weird, Shema?
Doesn't
How
even
is that
doesn't
weird?
even respect his wife. Not a good
Yeah,
man.
maybe she wanted it to be a dance room. You know.
Honestly, look at this photo right here. Why is it that that other man is surprised at what Joe is showing that child opposite him? You can see on that page that it's a bard, clearly.
Look
But
at his smug face.
What story is he telling this child to make the other man go like, "Oh shit, no, Joe. Oh shit, no. Don't say that, Joe. Don't say that."
Yeah.
Emma, what team are you on again?
So you guys are saying that
I'm overrated.
I think he's overrated because he's a bit of a poser. That's
Look
why.
at it. He is posing. He's just like
okay, so he is a poser. He is telling he
your guy-
like says bad things to his children. He does not respect his wife. Doesn't that make him underrated because his rating is low now?
That is
Oh my god.
that's like saying
Go on, man.
Come on, Shiraz, tell us. What is it like saying?
Your mic is now picking it up.
he is
Shiraz's point is so bad that his microphone just chose to cut him off.
I mean,
So in lieu
thanks,
of this argument,
thanks for speaking for me, because like I was obviously on mute because a phone call came through. But let me just tell you this, right? I feel like you guys have fallen into the cult of personality. You guys want to be Joe so bad that you're like a criminal. You're like,
Hey, if you think you
Holding
don't
on
want to
to
be
that.
Joe, you're lying.
exactly.
It's
Have you
not a
seen
good
his
habit,
wife?
guys.
I mean,
Not a
hey,
good habit, guys. I mean, you gotta
he
believe
doesn't
in
want to
yourself.
be Joe. He doesn't want to be Joe. He clearly wants to be Mr. Worldwide.
Who doesn't want to be Mr. Worldwide?
Like, yeah, once you've reached that level of perfection in his head, why would you want to be this dude who has graying hair? Like, come on, Mr.
Exactly.
Worldwide was perfect, has
I
no
mean,
hair at all except for
yeah.
I
those
mean,
You don't
honestly,
even
on
know
guys,
if he has
fleek
gray hair.
eyebrows, apparently.
honestly, guys,
Except for
all
the
of
landing
us.
strip of a
It's
goatee.
right there, dude. What do you mean you don't see it? It's right there.
I just need to say that Joe being Joe and us being indie creators as ourselves, fuck him, man, for all his popularity.
Yeah,
Support small
yeah,
business
fuck
owners
him.
instead.
Yeah. Mr. Moneybags with his dungeon on his hot wife.
Yeah, oh, look, my wife can get me a dungeon. Oh, look, my wife can get me an original artwork by the dude who made the artwork on the original
Someone,
covers of the
You seem to be
book.
for
you
someone
seem to
who
be very
claims that
invested in
he's
this person for
overrated.
someone who doesn't like
Yeah,
them.
that's,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
see,
like really sexist tones
Yeah.
coming from there.
it's kind
Sexist.
of funky
I'm
right now.
sorry.
Like, what's going on
If
here?
anyone's sexist, it's Joe over here,
Yeah,
not
like
respecting his wife.
again coming back to the photo, what is he telling that girl? Why is that other
Yeah.
man shocked
Hey,
by
did
what
you
he's
just
saying?
assume their gender, Shima?
What?
I'm pretty
Like
sure
Joe's gender?
that
Is he?
if they had, oh, are you talking about? Oh yes, the child
The
you're
child.
talking about. I
I mean,
apologize if it's not
Dude,
the
we'll
is
get
that even a
cancelled, bro.
child?
Fuck.
All you can see is, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm seeing. A
whatever
Could
pencil?
be a
it is.
dwarf.
I think it's something that shot through the head, and Joe is like trying to
Also,
distract the kid.
guys, you do realize that this
Dude,
photo
he's
is not.
casting bardic inspiration on the child slash
He's
dwarf.
casting. He's casting more like he's casting. I'm a creep. Run away,
As
rather than
long as
bardic
it's not
inspiration.
magic missile, I think it's
Then why
fine.
is the kid not running away, huh?
Because he has a thing stuck through. They have a thing stuck through their head. Like, look at it. It's clearly
That's
gone
what
How
through his
many
head.
times are you gonna use
Exactly.
logic
that's
on
what
him?
a
That's what he's
How
saying.
many times?
Like it's just the guy who's got his hand on his mouth. It's not like surprise. It's shock
He's not even
because the
looking
kid is
at the
dead.
child. He's looking at the
Yeah.
people
No,
beyond.
honestly, the guy with the hand on his mouth, look at his eyes, it looks wrinkled around the edges. He seems pleasantly happy and
What a
I
surprised.
don't know,
Like,
big
man.
ooh,
what
Looks.
what are
oh my
you,
god,
CSI
look at
Bangalore or
that. So,
something? Like
I don't know, man. Looks
enhanced.
like
You
he
have
just ate falafel and is wiping his mouth.
that's
And
another
yeah.
thing about
so,
Joe fucking feeding people
so
falafel.
you're basically talking about the fact that Joe was showing a photo of a bar to a child while this dude was eating a falafel in front of the
Yeah.
child. Okay,
Oh,
got it.
look at Mr. Moneybags
All
over
right.
here hoarding
Uh,
falafel and
I
shit.
think the
But
problem
what is
is
your point?
you, Shima, not the photo.
I would like to end this round because clearly we're going off topic now.
What?
I mean,
Falafel's are
And I would say overrated peeps win.
yeah.
They get their prerequisite points, and I slip the DM I'm sorry, the game master 15 points under the table, going like, yeah.
This is a bribe if I've ever seen one. So it's not even like a bribe that means anything. It's just
I'm sorry, you can't see anything because you're blinded by Mr. Worldwide's shiny head.
I mean, I'd rather be blinded by that than to see your horrible, like, kind of underhanded, like, corruption being passed over here, mate.
Oh my god.
Okay, no personal comments outside rounds, guys. Please.
Yeah, we just wait for the round to start and then continue.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold my peace until
Right
then.
back into
I'll
it.
hold my peace until then. It's like,
Okay, so I'm going to can I be like game master now for Shakra?
Sure, done.
Yes.
That was a special one. Hey, come on now.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go overrated this time.
Anybody
I'll
can
go
be
underrated.
game master. Okay, guys. So I need like very convincing arguments, but each one of you will have your own turn. So starting with,
Okay,
we'll do
I'll be overrated.
we'll do one
Wait, people didn't
underrated.
choose.
We're doing one underrated, one overrated, one underrated, one overrated. Okay, that's how we're going. So guys,
If I may propose, why not we do both sides?
what, like both people, one person does
Each one
both
of us do both sides?
Yes.
okay, yeah, make your just make your
Hmm.
argument. It could be
We
whatever.
do a proper turncoat.
We just do opinions.
We just do opinions.
Like your actual opinions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All
Okay,
right.
Because it doesn't matter anyways.
let's share. Let's share.
No, the whole point of this was if you choose an opinion before, and then even if you say something wrong, it's like I chose, I chose
It's
beforehand. It's not my real opinion. I'm not in trouble.
at
Don't
this
cancel me.
at this point we have no boss holding his hand.
All
Yeah,
right.
at
So
this point we're already cancelled, so
speak your piece. Tell us what you think about this.
Okay, here we go. Pathfinder.
Okay, starting
D&D 5 ripped off a lot from Pathfinder
starting with
because
you.
like 4.0 for like fourth edition was a piece of shit. 3.5 was the last fucking good success, but then Pathfinder come and did it way better. And then just 5e came along and just tried to copy a lot from Pathfinder. That's why the systems are very agnostic. And I've never played Pathfinder, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Honest
That's my turn.
opinions. Okay, next Shiraz.
Yep.
What do you think about it?
Think he's gone, connected or something.
Oh
There we
no.
go.
Oh, yeah,
Oh shit.
I just
Okay.
heard it today.
He lost his path, guys.
Is he a
Oh, he's
fighter?
back.
Unleash your
Back.
inner hero.
Okay,
Pathfinder.
Am I back?
yes.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
No worries, Shiraz. So, what do you think about
Can you put your
Pathfinder?
video on, please?
What do I think about? Sorry, I have to
Pathfinder.
like this.
Have you been able to unleash your hero?
That's the statement I use whenever I tell people I'm gonna go take a piss. But yeah,
Oh, that's not the. Okay, never mind.
no, but I played Pathfinder and it's very complicated. At a certain point, are we doing honest opinions? Or are we doing jokey opinions?
We're doing
Yeah, we're
honest
doing honest
opinions.
opinions, but you
Honest
can do
opinions.
whatever you want.
Honest opinions is a very complicated game, but I love the class stuff in it because like you can really make some weird shit in it. But other than that, um, its history is kind of troubled. I think it's definitely not as good as fifth edition, if that's my opinion.
Hmm.
And yeah, Unleash Your Hero is a horrible byline for this entire thing. So that's my piece, and I have said it. I have spoken.
Okay, Kush, what do you think about it?
Well, I think that if you need to find your path, you'll probably reach to Dungeons and Dragons. So
As the true D&D
it's kind
alchemist.
of yeah, kind of useless. It's like when you get into a, what do you even call it? Like when you get into a fandom
Mm-hmm.
with the second most popular thing, and then you
Hmm.
realize, oh, I've been doing everything wrong, and you reach the popular thing. So Pathfinder is the second popular thing.
It's like Coke versus Pepsi.
That's another argument to have, to be honest.
Hashtag Team Pepsi all the way.
I
Hashtag
know.
team
Oh,
thumbs up all the way.
Oh my god.
oh,
Do you know it
Team Pepsi
really shook
represent.
me, guys, when I realized that thumbs up doesn't have a B in it. Like I
You know
was
what else?
Wait,
You know what
what?
else? There's a
Are
D
you
in
serious?
fridge, but not in refrigerator.
Yeah,
oh
Wait,
wow.
wait, wait. Are you saying thumbs up doesn't have a
it does
it's
not.
I'm learning
thumbs
so
up.
much today.
fuck?
Like today I learned.
The more you know.
I know too much about Mr. Worldwide now.
Also, thank you to everybody who's been commenting in the section.
There
Like,
are comments?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
comment.
comments.
there are a lot of comments. Like, people are appreciating our
Oh
arguments.
shit, I have not been reading
So,
comments.
so I want you all to know that there's a very supportive community. Rahul, there was a shout out to you for being the first ever
Yeah.
DM to Navneet. He says, "Thank you, you go, bro."
Hey,
Oh,
And
Pragnya was here.
yes, there are a lot of people here watching us. Thank you. And guys, like honestly, we would take like a second maybe to like even ask you what your opinion is about maybe.
Or yeah, if you want us to give opinions on
Opinions down in the
anything
comments.
you want,
Yeah, put it
you
in
can
the
give us
chat.
topics.
Yeah. And Rahul, now just tell us your opinion about Pathfinder, and we shall be gone with it.
I have no opinion. I've never played Pathfinder. I found out about it way after properly got into D&D, and I was like, "Ooh, what's this?" So I don't care. That's my
Uh,
opinion.
My opinion of Pathfinder is that it has a really good name. I honestly do not like the name D&D 5 because I personally hate the number 5. But since it's the
Wow,
Understandable.
only
that's
TTRPG I've ever played, I have to give it to it. And since honestly we do have a ongoing campaign, so you've got to love D&D. But yeah, I guess yeah. Pathfinder. I can't actually honestly get over the brilliance of Shara's joke of saying anytime he goes to the loo, he says he unleashes his hero. So
yeah. Why do you not like the number 5?
I honestly, so it's just kind of like when I look at the numbers, they have different personalities to it, and the number 5 seems like this really frustratingly annoying fat
Like the
man.
letter K also.
What? I love the letter K. How dare
That's
you?
a great shot
I've
from
got an
really far away.
alliteration in my
No, dude,
What?
name.
like, even my name starts with K. It's fine. Like, I genuinely don't like the letter K.
But I love the
What is
letter
It's so
K.
hard to make a logo for the letter K.
That is true. I know
cannot?
Shame has
it's
not played one D&D character
Can't you like
whose name like did not begin
have
with a
a
K.
little
that
V
is
and
true.
a line going underneath it?
All my characters have the letter K. They start with like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Calvin Klein would like to
That's a
send out
steamer.
its like media
If
design
anyone from
people of
Calvin
like
Klein
game
is
design.
watching, I
I'll
will
be a
value a
Shout out
joker.
to
Why?
Calvin
money
Why
Klein
are
in
if
the
you
you can
watching?
chat.
sponsor us.
Okay, guys, but I think we should move on.
All
Uh,
right. Should we
so
just go on to the next one, or
I,
Yeah,
I mean, going back to the old format,
yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
I
asking.
was
wow,
winning.
how many
Oh
more
yeah,
do
you
we
are winning
have?
big time.
How many more do we have, Kush?
I don't remember.
Perfect answer.
No, okay, a few
Oh
Whoa!
more.
my
Oh
god!
my God, Kush!
That's
I think you went a little overboard with this.
Guys, tune in for part 2
mm,
next Tuesday.
I
Let's
might
just
need to have a
rush through
nap
them.
before that.
Let's rush through them.
Okay,
Oh,
one word replies. One word replies. Uh,
yeah. Let's
are we
actually.
picking? Are we picking? Yeah, one sentences.
So we
Rapid
basically
fire.
need to sum up our reply in one
I
line.
don't think Jeevan's here.
Jivan is here.
Even is
Yeah,
here.
I'm screaming. Am I not
Can't hear
audible?
him.
Is that Rahil? Yes, Nadal, that is Rahil. And
Oh,
Oola la
hello,
la leo, oola la 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 leo. Can you guys not hear me?
Yes, we can hear
we
you,
can hear
Jeevan.
you.
Okay, okay.
Oh
So,
fuck.
so guys, now we're just going to go in
Hi,
turn
Anvan.
order of how our screens are, and each person give one line opinion of the thing on the screen. Okay, let's do
Oh
that.
gosh.
Let's
Okay,
start.
done.
Rapid fire.
Jivan.
He should have jumped off the tower with the girl that he was fucking pining over. Spoilers for the Curse of Strahd.
Too late.
Dude, you
Yeah,
don't give
too late.
spoiler warning after spoilers. What the fuck?
Too late.
All right,
With
Shema.
that,
Basically Dracula. Basically the first fan fiction ever written in D&D, taking inspiration, Dracula. I mean,
Okay.
maybe that's too many lines. But
who's next?
Am I next?
yes, go ahead.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm about to play a bard who is Damphir and Strahd's son. And he's going to be a rapper. He's going to rap about his dad a lot. So I like Strahd.
Okay.
Um,
Oh no.
All right,
And
who's next? Rahil.
okay. This is the only game module that I know that is cursed in real life. As a friend, every time they start this campaign, halfway through, they have to move cities.
ooh,
So,
Oh wow.
all I'm saying is this game module is cursed.
what? Did they
hmm.
not
Real
invite
life.
Strahd to their house? Is that what happened?
Maybe
Shiraz,
they did.
your video is not on, I think. Yes, it is not.
Whose videos? My video is not on. I will show people my lovely face. 1 second.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
am self-promoting here because self-promoting. Hello, everybody. Um, is it my turn now?
Yes. What do
Yes.
you think of
Yes.
Strahd?
Have you noticed like since they remade it, like I can only read it as Stra HD.
Oh my
What?
god, I can't unread that now.
What?
Straw
Oh,
HD.
no.
Oh no, I misspelled it.
Oh no.
Hey everyone, it's your Stra HD here
Right.
with your latest tech in the what city? What country are they in? Like
Barovia.
Bro,
oh, latest tech in Bolivia. Here in Castle Stra HD. This is my crib. This is where I shoot all my videos. That's the editing room. That's my
It's your
boys.
boy. It's your boy.
Look
It's
at him.
right.
Boy, Stra
Look
HD.
at him do Straw HD is in CinemaScope as well. Wow.
Yeah,
Kosh, are you
is it
getting enough
by now?
inspiration for your character?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I love this
Ravenloft. Isn't
reimagining of
that the name
Strahd.
of the castle? Wait,
Ravenloft is the name of
Ravenloft
the
is.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
Next
Moving on.
post.
Next one.
All right.
Roll
Roll
20.
20.
Man.
Underrated. Honestly, anyone who ever thinks that they know fucking how to use Roll20 do not know how to fucking use Roll20.
Yeah, but
It's
it's ugly though.
such a good stuff. Huh?
You can you can only roll 20 after you roll
Music.
20.
Oh, God. Yeah, he got disconnected for the horrible joke. Good.
I mean, Roll20, yeah, man, dude. Roll20 is like the Excel sheet of D&D. Like,
Wow.
anytime you can do something, there's even more that you can do with it. It's just fantastic.
We barely know anything of what you can do in Roll20. There's so many stuff, so much you can do with macros.
It's
There's so much
just,
you can do with embedded sheets.
it's remarkable. The only thing I think would be better than Roll20. I mean, even just kind of like bringing technology to D&D. A perfect example of a VTT is Roll20, with like doing automated dice rolls for you, putting Fog of War, like just having a good time, like being able to play out your imagination without having to build a world in 3D. Roll20. This is not a
What a
sponsored
bunch
message for Roll20, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what a
but it
bunch
looks
of
so ugly though.
Yeah,
nerds.
that's the. I was just thinking about that. The only problem with Roll20 is its aesthetics. Everything
Yeah,
else is perfect. Yeah.
that's true.
Hmm.
You can make beautiful maps, but the UI on top of it is still gonna look like shit.
Hey Ned, I'll just connect with you on Instagram and send you a server link and we can talk about this.
Yes,
I,
the Nidal's put out a request if anybody wants to do a 6 session mini campaign where they swap out the DM every week. Just reach out to him. You can just talk on our Discord channel also if you want. And yeah, we can get that started.
Yep. Okay, shall
Next
we move
post.
on?
Hmm.
Bag of holdings.
Oh, fuck, man. Okay.
That's as good as creative as you are.
Yeah, but is it underrated or overrated?
Hmm.
Overrated.
it
I think it's
is
underrated.
it is very underrated. With all the shenanigans you as a DM can pull on your little squad of, hey, how about we all jump inside the bag folding, have a pigeon
Hmm.
carry us all the way around, and then we get over all of the little plans and traps that you've set up, not knowing, well, hey, maybe the DM just goes, some guy just shoots the pigeon out of the air.
Hmm. I mean, you could also like theoretically create an fusion device with two bags of holdings.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. What if you
Wow.
hold two bags of holding, like face to
Yeah,
face, like
yeah,
make them kiss, and
yeah.
then push their edges inside?
Yes.
Like
And
what
then you'd
happens?
have like you divide by
Dude,
zero and end everything in
Yeah.
the world.
yeah,
It'd be
you
like a
collapsed.
singularity.
I mean, bags
Yeah.
of holding
Technically,
are
yeah.
fantastic for like holding cursed
Right.
knives that fall off of your body.
How wide can the lip open?
Like Rahil's already going like, yeah, I could make a bomb out of this. Like,
So that's not what I thought, but okay.
It's a little weird
That's
though.
not what I thought either.
Don't you guys think? Do you feel like actually the fact that the bag has a face on it means that we're using its endless belly. Do you think
Yeah,
has anybody
it's
ever
made out of
tried
skin.
talking to the bag of holding?
There is no
You think
spell that
it's
lets
just
you talk
Sloth
to a.
from Full Metal Alchemist?
I mean, do you think of the
Not
fact
Sloth,
that
Gluttony.
maybe it just can't
Gluttony.
talk, but it has feelings, and the
Do you
fact
think it's
that
made out of human skin?
yes, possibly or ox skin or maybe another cursed being, maybe like the
Maybe
fact that it
human
doesn't like to be
souls of little babies.
why do you think it doesn't
Hmm.
like to be contracted with another bag of holding? Maybe, there's something going
Got
on there.
commitment
Because
issues.
it's an introvert and
Yeah, I was just
you
gonna
you
say
want to
that
keep it
social
on your person
anxiety.
all the time. Like it's
Do
not
you
cool,
think
man.
do you think it was a clan that was banished so that they could never talk to each other again, and that's why anytime they got close to each other, anytime Nakama come
The
together.
clan of what?
The
Clan
clan
of
of Louis
holdings.
Vuitton. The clan of Louis
By
Vuitton.
that
Yeah,
logic,
Turn it.
the clan of
by,
holding, but they can't hold on to their clan.
by
Why?
that logic, a bag of holding is just a mimic that's nice to you.
That's a good one.
Actually,
Wow.
interesting.
Maybe it is.
GG. I watch you even get 5 points for that.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
right.
I
also
will
vote even get
give him
five
five
points for
points
that.
for that. All right, should we move on? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
a
I don't know
well-prepared
who this
DM.
is. I don't
Doesn't
know who
exist.
this.
I
Doesn't
have
look
no
like
Nobody
idea.
wants this.
anything. Doesn't
I
look
don't
like
understand
anything
this
to me.
photo. I don't
What
understand
is
this
this
title.
fiction? What
Dude,
is
Yeah,
fucking
this
what
read
is
in
through
this
then.
they're
fantasy?
showing? I don't understand this at all. Like, I don't know what you're trying to show us.
A well prepared DM is an exhausted DM.
Hmm.
So it's overrated
Hmm.
then.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's on the screen.
yeah. As
Yeah.
yeah, no idea.
It's like that
Okay then.
Westworld thing.
Moving on.
It's like that Westworld thing.
I want Shema to be docked 5 points for not going along with the bit.
What was the bit?
What bit? I don't
The
even know
bit was
what bit
like
you're
we
talking
don't know
about.
what a
Dude,
DM is.
that's
Like a well
all
prepared
right.
DM.
Oh my god.
D&D books.
Kush just
Overrated or
cut
underrated?
into it. Like, he's just like, no, get to the point, guys. D&D books. I feel like the fact that D&D Beyond lets you share books is fantastic, so I don't need to keep spending my money.
Hmm.
What? You still
I
have to
still
pay
I
for
still
them,
like
dude?
a physical book. I'm not gonna lie. I still like the physical book. If ever a player asks like, "Oh, what does this spell do?" You can always chuck it at their face.
Wow.
But dude, reading is for nerds. So
Yeah. Agreed.
Literature, you don't need no literature. Yeah, feel it. My Ocean's 13 trivia came in clutch there.
nice.
Uh,
All right, should we go? Move.
Yeah.
mhm.
Human race.
Guys,
This
I'm
is not
not
Human
limited
sure.
race.
to Dungeons and
Human
Overrated.
Dragons.
race. Overrated.
Overrated.
Overrated as
Variant
fuck.
human.
Overrated.
Underrated.
Anonymous.
Human race. Overrated. Variant human.
Put some
Overrated.
Underrated.
horns on it, give it a tail, then we'll talk.
Change
What?
skin tone color, maybe.
What?
Thaumaturgy as a thing.
Whoa,
That is the
bro!
most racist
We
thing I've
don't want to
heard.
get cancelled,
What is Avatarji the skin tone?
dude. For
I was
that, I
talking
would just
about I was talking about tieflings. I don't know what you
just
were
Yeah,
considering,
like
man.
to put this disclaimer back here. Trigger warning. Just saying.
well, you're
Yeah,
done it
because if
Please
now,
you're a
don't
Ryan.
dumb,
cancel us.
only a dumb bitch wouldn't know that you can't Avatarji someone's skin tone.
Huh?
Dude, okay, I'm not
This
even going to
honestly
explain
comes
this.
to the question. Like, I put this question forward on my Twitter. If there was one race you could remove from D&D, what would it be? And I thought it would be elf because I personally think like elves are so overrated because they can live forever, and why the fuck would they be traveling at that point?
I don't think
But
elves can live forever.
400 years is a long time,
But
but also
Yeah.
technically,
they're depressed as fuck, I'd imagine.
but
but don't
like
you think it would make sense for beings who could live for a really long time to be adventurers?
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
that just
totally.
makes me think of Twilight. Okay, like those guys decided to still go to school
So you're
even
biased.
after living for like a century. There's something clearly wrong with that story, and that's why nobody liked it. Why
Yeah, they're
Yes,
all
on
that's
earth
heroes.
would
yeah.
elves
That's
go to
the thing
school?
that's wrong with the story. That these
What?
immortal people constantly kept going to high school.
Wait,
That's the
Daniel, are
one
you
thing that
defending
Shiva,
Twilight?
what do you mean
no,
no one
no.
likes
I'm
it?
saying
Have you never met a
because
female in your life?
So let's see. Like
that's a weird
Ranil
question.
loves Twilight. That should be.
But no,
that's
I'm
what I'm
not
taking away
saying
from
that. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm taking away from this that Rahel wants to be Edward.
Do you want to
Hey,
shine? Do you want to
if
sparkle?
anything, I'm like that werewolf dude whose name I don't know.
Dude, that's worse.
Oh, you mean
Why?
the werewolf dude? The werewolf dude who
you suddenly
basically...
a furry, man? Like, are you now a
Listen,
furry?
Guys,
listen.
guys, guys.
I heard about the ending of Twilight just like a few weeks ago, where apparently the werewolf dude didn't get the girl right,
Pragna's
so he
back.
starts pining after the girl's daughter.
No, dude, he imprints on her.
Yeah, whatever
some-
that means.
Why are we
Listen,
discussing Twilight?
however,
Because
whatever that
it's
means,
a hot topic,
but
man.
just the words imprints on her daughter does not sound right.
You need to get
is
that sweet SEO magic in. That's why
Oh
we're
my
discussing
God,
Twilight,
you
the
don't-
evergreen topic.
Esme. Guys, but come on, like now everything makes sense. Now we understand why Rahul was talking about Vin Diesel's sparkling head so much. Because he wants to sparkle like
He wants
You are
to
the one
imprint
talking
all over
about
his
it.
sparkling
You are the
head.
one talking about
I'm
it.
just gonna move on to the next slide now.
Yeah,
Okay,
please
cool.
do. I think I've had my fill of Twilight.
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
is come on.
Amazing.
Cantrip.
Amazing.
Underrated.
Best damage cantrip.
Amazing.
Best damage cantrip.
We're just moving on.
Best
from
damage
that.
cantrip.
That's done.
Moving on. Done.
Okay, then.
Wow, that was quick.
I don't know what this is.
I can't wait for it. I'm so fucking excited. I want to see Matt as a player.
Seven today.
Okay, I'm assuming that for
The
that is.
new D&D show.
Friday morning at 7 p.m. IST.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
Hey, don't sing hello. Copyright strike.
Yeah, you can't sing more than 20 seconds.
If we get fucking copyright strike for fucking Friday, we deserve it.
What kind of defeatist logic is that?
The last slide.
Oh
The
my
Pigeon
God.
Killers.
Definitely,
Overrated or
definitely
underrated?
underrated.
Oh, I love
Definitely
it.
needs more followers, needs more
It's
fans.
underrated as fuck.
Yes,
So much
please
effort
like
is
the
put
video.
into this.
Share it with your
Especially-
friends.
Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe. Also,
And
leave
hit the
a
bell
comment.
Press the
notification.
bell icon so that you don't miss
Press the bell
anything from
icon.
your boys.
Smash the bell
and
icon,
girls.
guys. Smash it.
It's your boy, Pigeon Killer.
Tune to the bell icon.
No, I thought it was your boy Stra HD.
YouTube channel would
Right,
say.
D.
Oh my God. Thank
Yeah,
you,
write us a
guys.
review on Google.
This is the first time we've actually put these sort of plugins in. But like, thank you for reminding us that we should do this.
It's super
We're
good.
done. I thought there was one more slide.
Twitch subscribe. Twitch subscribe.
Yay, thanks guys. Look out for the links in the description. We're going to link it to these guys. Rahul finally has
Yeah.
some friends on Twitter.
Yeah.
Look for links after like 5 minutes because currently there are no links in the description. We will put them.
It'll happen eventually. Tomorrow when the live video
When the video is live, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. So any parting comments? Thank you, Rahul, for joining us impromptu on this, and Shiraz, thank you also for agreeing. I know you didn't expect any of this, and Arvind did not.
Expect what of this?
Did you
Yeah, at least he got a video. I was
I'd
like, yeah.
I'd like to say to anybody watching this video that one, you should watch the Pigeon Killers because they are really funny. Funnier than I am, for sure. And the second thing is, all views expressed by me on this particular video are not personal.
Except for the one about Mr. Worldwide, I'm assuming.
Except the one about Mr.
Except for the
Worldwide,
one
who
about
I'm
Mr.
going to go
Worldwide,
listen
yeah.
to right now because I am now a fan. I guess.
after reading those mad lyrics.
Also,
Mad
if you're gonna take anything away from this video, you should know that Rahil loves Twilight.
Yeah, exactly. Rahul loves Twilight.
I do love the
Ryan loves
Twilight
to
Zone.
imprint on
I do
unborn
love the
women.
Twilight Zone. That is correct.
But
He's so important.
so like basically Kushagra is calculating now to tell us who is the next Mr. Worldwide.
Can we guess?
Number
Oh,
4.
is that a title? Are we gonna get like
Yeah,
mantles
why
that
not?
say Mr. Worldwide?
Yes, absolutely.
I'd like to bet my points that it's Rahil.
What?
I'd like to bet all my points that it's Rahil.
You're betting
Yeah.
all on me. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So that means, oh wait, does it mean that if Shiraz wins, like if Rahil wins, then all our points will go to Shiraz and he'd win?
No, we'll get to that.
Well, that's for Kushal.
Do you guys also want to bet with your points?
I mean,
I'm going to tell you right now, at this progression, I did not win.
Guys, just go with it, man. Bet with your points.
I bet all my points that you're always the winner on this show.
Can
Yeah, I
anyone
wasn't
hear
the
that
winner the
noise
last
of
time.
like
Last time
ass
Ashwin
kicking?
won.
I mean, that was just so that we would, like, I mean, he's sick today, so what happens to the winner, really?
No, this is a rolling trophy, so someone
Okay.
will get it.
I bet my points that Shema is the winner.
All your points.
Yeah, all of it.
Okay.
Maths
Um,
time.
Shema, did you bet anything at all?
I give you all my points, Kushagra, because you're most deserving of it.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
The sound
Uh,
of like
Rahel, do you want to bet?
I bet it all on me.
Okay. Okay. So sense.
Well, technically, that's a zero-sum game, so I don't know why we're cheering him on.
Since all of you
It
bet all
just
your
sounds
points
cool.
away,
It just sounds cool.
yeah.
since all of you bet all your points away, you're all at zero, and I'm still at
Yeah.
15 points that Rahel gave me under the table. So I am the winner here.
See, I won.
Well,
Do I get back my points for like?
Yeah, but I'm still the winner.
well, you
But
know,
no, yeah, guys.
win some, lose some.
Honestly, like Navneet puts a great point forward for having to endure an hour and 40 minutes of this. The audience should really, they really are the winners tonight. Thank you, guys.
It,
Yes.
If you
you
guys have
feel
stuck
like,
through the entire thing,
This
yeah.
either
is
you're the winners or you really need to get your priorities right.
Thank
I'm
you,
not paying
guys.
for any therapy that results from this video.
Oh God.
all right. So that's our game. How would we like to end this now?
Hmm. I mean,
Toodles, bitches.
honestly, I wouldn't mind hearing another
Damn it.
story from Shiraz. How about a good night tale, Shiraz?
Oh
Yeah, how
yeah.
about a good night story?
Yeah, like,
Mhm.
and like Kushagra, since you're planning to be a bard, how about you provide the accompaniment sound effects to this?
This is really
Or
putting
any
me on the
story
spot.
about some other musician your school has harassed.
Yes, come on. Come on, Shiraz, give it to us.
There's no other harassment that went on in my school. I think we peaked at Baba said, so like I think we
Wait,
should leave it at that.
I'm sorry. There's no other harassment. What about the time you guys nearly chucked a teacher off the side of the building?
That was a accident.
What?
Oh my God. Are
Tell
we
us about
allowed
it.
to
Should
talk
we, should
about
we
this?
talk? Yeah, should we talk about this outside this?
Yeah, will we get
Okay,
like
okay.
demonetized
Right.
and shit?
Let's I'll try to keep names hidden so that no one knows who it is.
I mean, no one's really watching this, so it's okay.
Well, the audience is there. So, a long time. Do you guys know what you know Sahara, right? Sahara Shri, like
Let's
Yeah.
pretend we do.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There's this guy in
You
Lucknow
guys
called.
haven't seen Bad Boy Billionaires of India?
You should watch it and watch the third one. But essentially, at a certain point, Air Sahara used to exist, and we were bored at school. So what we did was we took like a 50 rupee note and we kind of like glued it to a point where there was no railing, and beyond the railing there was building material, not bricks but more like sand. And the whole joke was that we would hide behind a door, and then when someone would come by and bend over to pick up the note, we would run out and push them off the balcony. It wasn't a massive fall, it was about 8 feet. And like a majority of those 8 feet was just sand. So we did this for like a few guys, and then when we used to push them over, we used to stand and salute and say, "Air, thank you for flying Air Sahara." Um,
Also, here's the thing: it's just 8 feet when you're 15. It's a
yeah,
fucking lifetime when you're 30. Okay.
sure, sure. I mean, I'm not proud of these things, but they happen. So at the same point, so what we saw a bunch of kids excitedly going, "Oh, there's like a 50 rupee note," and then we blindly rushed forward to push them over. Turns out that by the time we'd rushed out to push them over, they had been replaced by a teacher who we then pushed over because momentum had already been built and you can't put the brakes. I'm not Vin Diesel, so we just basically pushed them
Ugh.
off.
But you were Vin Diesel.
And
You were fast and
You were Vin
furious.
Diesel, like yeah,
well,
Shush.
full throttle.
we were definitely family after that because like we ran like the wind after that. And I, for some mysterious reason, took like the rest of the week off school because I didn't want to be identified by the authorities.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
that's my story.
That sounds amazing. Thank you
It's
so much.
hilarious.
Thank you for flying as Sahara is the best part of that story.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Feel free to use it wherever you want so that I am not incriminated anymore.
That sounds exactly like something that could happen in a campaign if you roll bad enough. Thank you,
Or
everyone.
good enough, depending on what you're trying to do.
So, everybody in the comments, thank you so much for joining us. And also, Shiraz, thank you for the story. I'm going to be
No
thinking
worries.
of Sahara now. That would be
Yeah,
such a lovely name for an actual airship in a game.
And when you push people
All these
off,
discussions considered, the only thing going through my head is Tunak Tunak Tun for some reason.
dude, Baba Saigal is not the one who sang that.
I know. I just don't know how my head went from there, as Sahara Tunak Tunak Tun.
Goes back to the
I
Listen,
don't
beginning.
let's
know.
not decode it. Just let's not go there. It's
That's it.
no.
Okay, guys, so we are logging out for the night. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Good night.